Oh, I don't feel it's as likely considering how it's a gyro and a Sven, but we have seen it done multiple times. Could maybe happen in this game as well. You are making a dive on towards Slayer at the top lane. Stinger taking a lot of damage, but will be okay. Can Jim Park actually get the finishing touch? The Fire Spirit's not going to land, but the Stormhammer will be the finishing touch. Get connected on by the Spike Carapace there. Good way to hold off.
Tried to be clever there by just standing on top of the missile with the Carapace, hoping for a misclick. Ooh, big burst.
Yeah, Stinger goes down, and Jim Park taking quite a beating as well. Going to be able to make it back, as actually Schofield makes his own rotation. The Shard doesn't get a complete block. So Ace will still walk this off, and I feel like maybe Jim still has to be careful. He's very low. At the same time, Solari's probably going to get there. And Tofu trying to do a steal of his own by the looks. Let's see who gets him.
He's definitely in trouble here.
Yeah, Solari said he wasn't going to die this game. And there is going to be his first death. Ace trying to get the Wisdom Rune, not going to be able to get that one. On the other side, Tofu does manage to get one of his own, but even Dark Margo is getting involved right now. Can they actually get the connection to Ace? He's getting very, very close to that little safety gate. And he will make himself away. Grim. Probably not the highest priority rotation that Dark Margo would have wanted, but you know, he's applying pressure at least.
Yeah, and Ace already unkillable even before the level 6.
Oh, talk about killable. Tofu does go down. 4 people on top of his face for just the poor old position 5 nicks. He was not expecting that. Jim Park also using God's Strength, but not really any sort of follow-up aggression. Meanwhile, down bot lane, looks like Sacred will just get ran down. Driacho managing to get the solo kill. And Schofield also dying up top. We're starting to see these kills coming quick and fast now. He's sort of farming this mid lane right now. Has to wait for the creeps to come to him by the tier 2, it feels. This is going to be already a fantastic game for Quinn to see if he can start piling on after that, as Solari, a very short duration Inkswell there, as he will still die. Have a free kill for Jim. Farmy kids. So maybe they're trying to find a gank here in the mid, but Solari not going to get caught. That's too close to the tier 2.
Yeah, Solari is fine. He also doesn't have a point in his silence yet, which I think is curious. Ooh, Schofield. Yeah, he's very dead.
Yeah, as a freebie for sure. Too much damage coming through. Now this is level 6 as well for both of the support, considering how they have this bonus. Dark Margo, they're doing a lot of damage to Tofu, but not really threatened.
Ooh, a split coming out. Jim Park used his ulti though, tries to fight. Not sure if this is a fight he wants to take though.
And the dive coming in from Stinger is going to try to stand his ground, and maybe it is, because Ace is the one that nearly falls right now. The final right click with Stinger, and they actually get the kill. Definitely underestimating the amount of damage that the Sven's able to pop out. There is going to be the stun. Egg as well doing a bit of burst damage, and one final right click, they get the second kill. Might even be able to take down this tier 1 tower, because they have a catapult. I guess. I think they spot Tofu, never mind. Tofu spots them instead, and Schofield immediately deleted that. Dark Margo thinking about doing the Rolling Thunder, but literally no follow-up.
Of carry there is.
Yes, Driacho has been caught out right now. Rolling Thunder, everything else, trying to control him up. He's still pretty damn tanky though, and Schofield maybe just put himself in the way of danger, and he is actually going to be the one to die. Everyone else just retreated. As they have found Tofu though. The Mormos kisses, even a point-blank swashbuckle, they do get that kill. So after all that, it's just a straight support. Actually, maybe more Quinn. What is he doing here? This could be an absolutely massive kill, and Jim Park getting that double for him. What the hell was Quinn doing here?
We're gonna have BKBs.
Yeah. It looks like they can try and get this kill into Sacred. Sven there, but the Impale doesn't actually connect that cookie just in time. And immediately, we see the 3 members of GG have to actually run away. Oh no, right, Schofield's actually found them. Very aggressive snowball forwards right now, but he might just get in dying for this one. With the Sunray coming through, it actually does keep Schofield alive. Cookie forwards, connects on towards Tofu with the swashbuckler. They get the kill. Now Jim Park also getting involved. Focus on towards Ace. He doesn't have his ultimate, so he might get ran down here. He's still super speedy. Does not get connected on from the scatter, so he's going to be okay. So after all of that, it's just the Nyx who actually ends up dying. Tons committed though from both sides.
Yeah, Ace, even without his ulti, he just survived like 5 seconds of Sven just wailing at him.
I think you got like multiple misses in a row. Oof.
Okay.
Kill onto Drachia though. Yeah, just able to pick them up every single time they put themselves in those awkward spots. I mean, it's like you were mentioning earlier, they all need farm, but it's trying to find that. As Stinger does get jumped on, does get the dive away, throw up to the high ground, but Ace is also here. Can they get the catch? They will. TP not going to complete play. But we do see 4 members of Beast Coast smoked up in the mid, trying to hunt for this kill onto Drachia, who is at the top lane. But he's actually TPing to the tier 2. They see that, and they immediately head towards it. Yeah, straight away, Jim Parker's there. Morm's Kiss on top. The Gyro, not a hope in hell's chance of surviving that one. He will go. Tier 2, gonna drop as well. But maybe this is the opportunity for GAIMIN just to sneak this Roshan for free. Park is pretty damn similar, only like 1,000 gold separating all of them. But it is just this Sven, man. 16,000 net worth. An absolute demon so far in this game. As maybe just gonna get a free kill onto Tofu. Just walk straight up into unknown grounds and just feeds away a kill.
I don't even think that Jim Park is that far.
Big fight.
Oh, they don't care at all. Duracho. Oh no. Oh no.
Walk straight into the waiting arms here of Jim Park. Basically
No
gets the
PKD
solo.
needed even.
He just waited perfectly. That final right click wasn't enough to kill him. They do get the grab onto Sacred elsewhere, but 4-man squad on the enemy side of the map trying to look for some plays. Obviously with this Aegis they feel comfortable to do so. Stinger, he's got a Tofu right on top of him. Despite Carapace will get the connection, he's already able to jump off to the side, but Quinn gets the quick delete onto the Stinger. And just
Have the Midas and the Radiance on the Brewmaster, and they're confident in their late game.
yeah, but they found a quick drag here onto Dark Margot. Silence will end. And he's able to get the Rolling Thunder off. He's going to be okay. We can actually see quite a few other members of Beast Coast coming on, and they want to try and take this fight, and Quinn quickly outnumbered. So many people on top of his face. He will eventually die, as Ace now also here with the Brew Split. Also get the 2 Link there with the Soul Biome, but it actually ends super quickly, and now Ace is the one who has to run away, and so much damage from Jim Park, man. Tears into pieces as well. So that's Aegis gone, plus a kill into the offlaner. Just bit by bit, Beast Coast are just tearing everything away from GAIMIN Gladiators.
GAIMIN, they're not done yet.
Gonna be able to get this kill on towards Dark Margot. Silence will secure it, plus the grab onto Stinger. Alright, they bounce back, they get 2 kills. That's not bad.
It's slow.
Like, GAIMIN Gladiators definitely need to try and get their next few items online, but it depends if they're going to be able to have the opportunity to find spaces. Beast Coast going to be able to run at them right now. Schofield, oh, he actually blinks left instead of down and doesn't find Drachia, but actually the rest of Beast Coast do. Drop the egg right on top of it right now, but Drachia stands his ground, focusing on towards the egg. Will they scramble it? They do. They take that out of the equation, but Drachia is still going to die from this. Warmer's Kisses plus the egg are going to secure Solari as well. So once again, this carry Gyro has been killed. I feel like, what's that, the 4th or 5th time this game? So GAIMIN realised there's some people in the area. Tofu charging forwards, does get the spot on towards Sacred. If they can immediately make this into a 5 versus 4, it's going to be great. Cookie is going to be there, as well as the Soap will keep him alive for as long as possible. Eventually he will die, so will Schofield. 2 for nothing. GAIMIN Gladiator is off to a fantastic start right now. Dark Margot having to just run away, but his rolling boulder will end, and so will his life. Quick smack to the face. There's only 2 people left for Beast Coast, so they just... yeah, it's going to be too little too late for Beast Coast. Schofield even gets spotted from the trap. And immediately follow up from the stun from Tofu. The Mail Strike actually misses. Maybe that's going to be enough to keep him alive. Opportunity right now for them to turn this around. Stinger does get stunned, but he's still able to pop the egg. But just look how quickly it dies. Can't get anything done. The first life of the Gyro has already been used though. Multiple buybacks as well from Beast Coast. They want to try and take this fight if possible. Maybe the turner right now is Dark Market there with the Rolling Thunder. Instead, it's Stinger who gets caught, and again, man, these right clicks from Quinn are just too damn powerful. Maybe they can actually get the grab on towards the TA right now. Tons of stuns, but they come so slow, they can't actually get on top of this target. Schofield's going to get a die back. They do get the trade onto Tofu, but Quinn will eventually pull him from Jim Park, but he's all alone. Can he actually keep himself going? The answer is no, as that is, I think, 7 deaths in total for Beast Coast. Oof, even Dark Margot nearly going down. I don't think I've seen an egg pop this whole game. I think every single time it's been used, it has actually been killed. So it's just been very difficult for Stinger to do anything. Meanwhile, they're trying to make a jump onto this mid, but the snowball save is going to be there, but it is actually going to drag them out of position into the waiting arms of 4 members of GG. Schofield immediately dead. Can Stinger get himself on Sacred Sorry get away? Right click's coming through. He's pretty speedy. He's going to be able to dodge it for now. Jim Park used his God Strength off to the side, but can't actually connect onto anybody. Now we'll jump on towards the Bruise. But even still, they will disperse and survive. Now focus on towards Dratcha as the BKB Gyro has to just run himself away. Quinn in deep, managing to get the finishing touch on towards Stinger, but he is separated from the rest of his team. In comes Ace to try and lend a helping hand, forcing Jim Park to actually focus onto him instead, and they're just kiting and stunning him up. The Sven can't hit anybody, and he will die, down for 100 seconds. Gonna get the +1 onto Dark Margot as well. And Beast Coast.
So rough. You saw both the Gyro and the Sven popping their BKBs, and the Rapier was like, okay, I'll just run away now. Because I don't really mind not having a BKB, but you can't do anything without it. And Ace, he gets another.
Oh, find Sacred farming up this bottom wave, or you're gonna lose.
Yeah,
Ancient
why not?
already
no
exposed.
Rolling Thunder.
Yeah, the big portion of the controller from BEASTCOAST is gone. MKB was just cleaned up from the Sven, buying out, so not gonna have a buyback this one. Already found the kill on towards the Tusk, and look how quickly this Ancient is dying, man. Just chipping away, the Cyclone holding Jim Park back. He finally drops down, but it doesn't even matter as the throne dies, and that is the end of game number 1.
Because it really wasn't, but I think this really shows their strength as a team. You can shut down a single hero in the early game.
Once we will go, issues have been resolved. Back to the Dota, and immediately a dive over towards Tofu right now, and Jim Park trying to get close enough, 1 Meld Strike, but it's not going to be enough to actually get the kill, and instead, maybe with Ace getting involved. Wants to dive, but those Fire Spirits, man, too much of a pain.
Oh, nice rotation by Schofield, 1 more hit, but Quinn, he's gonna live. No kill for Dark Mago, but Jim Park isn't gonna be quite as lucky as Ace. Just
very, very happy with how his game is progressing. And already we could potentially be seeing GG using him later on to make plenty of action happen. As making a dive onto the tier 1 tower, there's those Formless Kisses. Going to be able to get the kill on towards Soleri, but at the same time, they trade away onto Schofield. Tofu actually also getting involved right now, but just no actual tools available to get this kill onto Sacred. Just, yeah. I think the Gyro getting solo experience for that kill is quite a large factor in that. Maybe GAIMIN GLADIATORS in a way came out a bit ahead. First Stampede has been used. Looks like to secure the kill mid there against Dark Margot. A DD rune plus 2 supports, more than enough to find that kill.
to be active on the map. And now suddenly he is 1k behind the lowest farm core on GAIMIN GLADIATORS.
Yeah, be able to do a decent amount of damage right now with the Fisher that comes through! Just 100-0 Quinn! To get Jim Park, but again, he sort of knows this move is coming and has immediately bailed out the area. Fantastic scan does actually land onto the 2 of them. Down the wards, probably get de-warded down, but Quinn jumping forwards will get the kill at the cost of their observer, but even still, a kill is a kill at the end of the day, they'll take that.
Attempt onto Sacred, but Dark Mago goes for the first real rotation, and the Racho is definitely gonna go down, or is he? Yes.
Oh, yeah. Fisher to deny the retreat, they get him. Pretty damn close.
He was at 1700 or something, so not super close yet, but he should get it in the next few minutes.
Yeah, 1800. I think as well, last time we saw Ace, he actually had the Heart of Taras queued up. Oh, speaking of, he does actually die. There's like 3 heroes on top of him, is actually enough to get the kill. Trying to get this +1 as well, one towards Tofu with the side trap. Alright.
He's quite dependent on getting those pickoffs in the mid game. And he's playing against a Centaur, a Gyro, a Treant, and those are hard to kill. But of course, Dark Mago, the are in this moment where both of them backed off because they knew they couldn't get the kill there.
Maybe smoke on smoke though. Break. Dark Mago just walked straight into his death. He was not expecting that from the high ground. +1 onto Schofield as well. And the rest of BEASTCOAST is here, but they're going to try and force something. But Ace literally just completed his Heart of Tarask. Plus everything else that he's got, he's a very tanky target to bring down. They do get this grab onto Soleri. Lots of long-range stuns to lock him down, but even so he might walk this off. There is going to be the Stampede, but the Echo even also committed right now. Multiple ultimates. They might just completely not care about it. All 5 heroes of Beast Coast lurking, waiting to see if Ace actually steps out. He's got nearly 3k HP, but they're going to go for this one. And near shading up, is there any sort of rotations from the rest of GAIMIN? It looks like not. They are just going to let him fall. Eventually more people turn up. Casual ultimate just gets chucked into the trees. A lot
from these blinks.
definitely not the high pro target you're after. Ace, he did actually kill Dark Margot's turret, which had the completed BKB, but that's probably going to cost him his life. He's already used Stampede, and eventually he will get ran down. But I mean, maybe delaying that courier.
Yeah, I wonder what's gonna be the deciding factor for them to come back.
Initiation onto Scratcho is a fantastic target to get, thrown straight into the arms of Jim Park, who's actually taking quite a beating right now. Still, with a point-blank Echo, they do get the kill. Even poor Hilarious here trying to use his ultimate, but he just dies too quickly. Ends up being a double for Jim Park. They did lose Dark Margot with the KO.
I think so too. Jim Park still has 20 seconds of Aegis left, but this Treant with his living armor is making these pushes so slow.
He's delaying as long as possible, as it's another freebie. Tofu going down. Jim Park 5-1 and 2. They are ready to take this engagement. It's got plenty of ags completed up. BKBs are there as well. Let's see who they do get the jump on. It's going to be Beast Coast getting the backstab. Nice avalanche connected on towards 2. Morb's Kiss is flying through as well. They're going to try and focus down onto his Scratcho. Tons of stuns to control. With the Echo drop, the gyro is just gone. Jump into the backbones from Ace, not making too much difference. Maybe they can kill the Shake Up. He just TP's out. He avoids everything. Now Ace is getting control, but he's still super damn tanky. They're chucking him left and right. Only a couple right clicks required. But the stuns are holding him back to run straight into a trap, and eventually he will die. Elsewhere, so maybe Solari can get this kill onto Stinger. But losing 2 cores for that isn't great. They still actually lose Tofu to boot. And it's not done. Jim Park coming in for the backstab. They get the kill on Solari. They even deny the TP there from Quinn. He's silenced up and he is dead. 5 heroes gone for GAIMIN GLADIATORS. See it spawn instantly. Can they even go for it? Do they just have to wait until the fight happens first? I feel like they have to now.
I don't think they can sneak it. They don't have quite that much damage.
Oh, Fisher connect onto 2. Plus the Avalanche lock it down onto Quinn. The Morb's Kiss is coming on out, but they do able to dodge that one for now. Even still, nice Echo connects onto 2 cores. There is going to be the Stampede to try and disengage. Maybe they can get the return kill onto Schofield as the Scream just barely manages to connect. Ace hiding himself in the tree, but the burn damage is coming through fast. Dark Margot getting ran down from Dracho and eventually will die. The tick actually from Quinn getting the final touch. And it's GAIMIN GLADIATORS who come out on top. They get 3 kills.
Like, that is definitely one of the risks here for Beast Coast. They have a lot of strong heroes, but with the builds that they have, it's only really the TA dealing damage.
Yeah, speaking of, try to go for this little solo move. Maybe a bit of more they can shoot. Darkmo is coming in. Nice toss actually to throw away that gyrocopter. Maybe that can keep him alive. It is actually Solari who drops there to that Fisher at the very end. Quinn now getting involved. He'll be chucking around those daggers. Bradshaw is trying to stand his ground. The damage is piling up. Might lose his first life with the Stampede. GAIMIN GLADIATORS is going to double down and try and take this fight. Jim Park is actually stuck between the Fisher and the trees, trying to TP out the Scream. The damage is actually enough. He dies in the fountain. And this is a pretty disastrous occasion now for Beast Coast, even getting this grab on towards Stinger, but he's just barely able to dive away. Just going to survive Dark Margot as well, hiding in the trees. Nobody knows he's there. Or do they? The scan connects.
Oh, he's here. Oh,
yeah, they get him.
Rip Dark Margot. And no buybacks. This is gonna be a set of wrecks.
This has been a real disaster. Just like game number 1, Beast Coast had the lead, but a couple of bad fights. Jump in with the Echo, it's a good connection. They delete Tofu. Morb's Kiss is also raiding in. He's trying to TP out, and he will actually make it. Nicely done. The egg also popping off to the side there from Stinger. But it looks like GG, without those 2 major cores, they're still not deterred away from pushing this base. Long range pokes and prods though, keeping Dracho at bay. Even still, the tier 3 will fall. Probably going to lose a full set of barracks right now. They actually, Dark Margot up in 10. There is the opportunity for BEASTCOAST to defend this.
I really love the fortification from Ghost going late game with this draft.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Want to
attack.
build up though. Ooh, they've actually found the grab here on towards Jim Park. Detection came in late, but eventually it did come. Fishes and everything else thrown out to make the space to guarantee the retreat, but it might just cost Singer his life. Actually dropping the egg. There was no chance that that was actually going to work. Still charging forwards, force the BKB up from Jim Park. There is going to be the buyback from this Phoenix, but he has no ultimate. Mormon's Kiss is also raining in on towards the Phoenix. The cheese is eaten, the Echo not going to achieve too much. Dark Margo tossing the gyro back in towards the Sunray. Fantastic overgrowth crowd though from Soleri, locking down onto absolutely everyone from BEASTCOAST. Dark Margo gonna die here. Dracho surviving with a sliver of HP, and it's just Jim Park against the world. Is there any detection? I think they've ran out of sentries. Oh no, they do spot him now, and eventually but surely he will die. There is a buyback available for the TA, but holding on to it for as long as possible. All the towers are now gone. Just the Ancient left and exposed. There it is, now forced out. Dark Margo trying to get the toss back onto Dracho, but the BKB was there. Not going to be able to get that grab. Jim Park now charging forwards, forcing Gaming Gladiators outside of their base. But even still, Schofield's actually caught miles out of position. Quinn constantly jumping in. Dark Margo wants to get the toss back, but where is really the follow-up damage? There isn't any. Instead, it's him that's going to go down. Two people gone. Jim Park stands his ground right now, but GG has already been called. BEASTCOAST tap out, and Gaming Gladiators take the series 2-0.
I feel like I just watched the same game twice, to be honest.